Thank you. Thank you. You guys, we have done it. We have made history. We have broken football in this January window. We have reached an agreement in principle to sign Enzo Fernandez. Right now, the last thing left is the final documents, details, and once that is done, Enzo Fernandez is a Chelsea Football Club player. I honestly cannot understand what I'm witnessing in this window. It's honestly like the excitement I have for football again, the excitement and feeling I have around the club again. I haven't felt this way for a very, very long time, and a lot of things I've been wanting to see over the years for so long, you know. Utilize the academy to supplement the team, and for positions you need, sign the very best talents you can. I mean, some of the talents we bought, Nkunku, Felix, I mean, you guys deep it. Even if we got one of these guys by themselves, that would be a quality window already. But the fact is, we sign all of them together at the same time, breaking the Premier League records. Honestly, like, I can understand why rival fans, they must be mad as hell right now. They must be so frustrated. But you guys need to understand, we are living every football fan's dream right now. We are living every single football fan's dream right now. Today's video is brought to you by friends of the channel in OneFootball. Download OneFootball right now to stay up to date to all the crazy events happening on deadline day. We have broken football. We have signed Enzo Fernandez. So you guys right now go to profile once you've downloaded OneFootball, and of course make sure you are following Chelsea Football Club to stay up to date to what has been a historic January window. All the latest articles, reports, news, everything a Chelsea fan will need you can find on the OneFootball app. Help support the channel and of course help yourselves out as well too, you guys. You'll find a link below in the description and in the QR code on screen too. Right now, you guys, let's discuss some of the news that's been coming out and that's been breaking. We have reached an agreement in principle for Enzo Fernandez. It is going to be up to the tune of 120 million euros. The only thing left now is finalizing all the details, all the paperwork, and for a deal this complicated. You know, there's so many people that own stake in Enzo Fernandez, the player himself, his old clubs, Benfica. That's going to take a lot of time to secure and get done. But the thing is, we are prepared for the worst case scenarios already. We already have people at Cobham right now getting ready to finalize whatever paperwork is needed. Enzo Fernandez has completed as most of his medical that he needs to do technically to pass by. Right now, he is flying into London to complete his transfer and become our new record signing of all time. Now, for other details, for example, like what was the final installment plan package that Benfica accepted in the end, we don't have the information at this point in time, but you'd imagine that once we get this Enzo Fernandez announcement tomorrow morning, you guys will get all the information we need. And of course, make sure you are stay tuned on BlueLionsTV, because tomorrow, yeah, I'm going Enzo Fernandez crazy. These guys have actions behind their words. I mean, I remember reading a lot of articles and accounts from LA Dodgers fans, of course, the baseball team that Todd Bowley part owns as well. And at the time, they were in like a very dire situation. You know, basically things went downhill, stadium was run out, fans of course not enjoying themselves, and the team was in absolute disarray. In the space of 2 years, Todd Bowley and his consortium absolutely transformed the entirety of that club. They were signing the very best of what baseball could offer. They absolutely changed the fan experience in the stadiums as well, and they finally won a World Series after God knows how many decades. Now, those fans back then have been telling us since day one, it's time to get excited. It's time to embrace what's about to happen, because these guys are the real deal. And my God, like some of the talent, I just didn't think my club could actually secure or sign guys like this. I'll keep my hands up. I'll keep things real. I didn't think we had that type of sauce and drip to be able to get your Nkunkus and your Mudrikses and Felixes, but wow, it really feels like we're tapping into unprecedented times right now. And my God, finally, we're supplementing a beautiful team in the making with the brain of Chelsea Football Club in signing Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez is our brain. Enzo Fernandez is our CPU. He is the glue in the team now that's going to make us go to the next level, because he is someone that makes teams better. He is someone that takes his teammates to the next level. And the fact that Todd Bowley and Mr. Egbali and the board understood the assignment to absolute perfection. I mean, they understood how important it was to go all out to get him. We read all the reports back then of, your Casaidos and stuff like that, and of course, great talents in their own right, but I mean, once you introduce us to Enzo Fernandez, you can't take that away from us that quickly, yeah? And the fact is that they didn't give up. They took gambles, they took risks, they did ballsy things like selling Jorginho, of course. A lot of the fan base very upset by that, but ballsy things like selling him before you've even agreed a fee for Enzo Fernandez. Like the amount of dedication and desire. In the end, it was too overwhelming for Rui Costa and Benfica to say no to. And the fact is, you guys, we have an owner now that will make the impossible possible. Like, not to do cheap comparisons, but the previous board would not have taken things this far. They would have given up a long time back, and we're going for our B-list targets, our C-list targets, but under this new board, if it's not the very best we can get, we're not wasting our time. And wow, I mean, this spending is so important, it's so necessary, and it's so smart, Instead of wasting 4 years, 5 years rebuilding the team, I mean, in that space of time, players, their form, their potential could be affected. You could miss out on options in the market. It will take you a long time to get to a place where you're ready to challenge for the Premier League title. These guys understood we can't waste time. We need to instantly change the fortunes of this football club. We have the funds, we have the resources. We have no debts behind us anymore. We need to fully take this opportunity. And my God, have these guys fully taken this opportunity with both hands. But honestly, guys, I need to end things by discussing why I am so in love with Enzo Fernandez. You don't understand, literally every day throughout this entire month, I am watching and consuming Enzo Fernandez compilations. I'm just falling in love with his Chavella passes, the ease on which he uses the outside of his foot. You think it's like a simple techers, but you don't really see players really use that to the maximum advantage. But it's what this guy adds in every single phase of the game. Enzo Fernandez leaves a signature on any team he plays for, and at 22 years old, his impact he's had for Defensia, for River Plate, for Benfica, and the Argentina national team, where, let's not forget, he was used as a sub until he came off against Mexico, absolutely transformed the game for Argentina, and in the end scored one of the best goals of the tournament to make it 2-0. And after that game, he could never be on the bench again. This is what this guy does. It's his confidence, it's his warrior mentality, his aggression. He does not shy away from tackles. He can maybe ease up a tiny bit, he can be overly aggressive, but I want to see that desire, and I want to see my midfield have a bit of nastiness, a little bit of bite. You're not going to play around with us. If you're going to come to Stamford Bridge, prepare for one of the games of your life here. That is what I want my players to impose on the opposition. And with these signings, with Enzo, with João, Mudryk, we're going to see Santos coming through, more guys coming in for next season as well. I don't even, like, the level of football we're going to see is going to be so much higher than what we've ever seen, yeah? I can just kind of picture how it's going to be like, how players are going to link up, the combinations, and at the heart of every good thing we do is going to be Enzo Fernandez. The guy's a beautiful playmaker. My God, the weight of balls, the forward thinking. He plays the right passes at the right time. He is a tempo controller. He is a master. He's an elite level passer over short distances, medium and long. And my God, have we needed someone to quicken the pace in our game. My God, have we needed someone to find those forward runs in front of us. And my God, have we needed some threat from outside the box. And the final balls and some creativity for midfield as well too. These are the qualities we've been missing out on for so long, and we've had good midfield players, but these guys aren't great midfield players. We've now signed a great midfield player. He's already shown at his young age what he's about, and when you're going to the World Cup and having the type of tournament that he did, you're not a joke, yeah? You're a real deal player, and instantly you get the attention of the entire world. He knows what eyes are on him. Yeah, look at the confidence, look how he plays. Even when he was waiting patiently for this move to go through, he was performing his arse off for Benfica, regardless of the fact that at the start of the month, he was trying to force a move away. This is a guy who is in complete control, and wow, the fact that we've secured one of the great midfield players in Europe right now, for me, the best young midfield player in the world. I think he's better than Bellingham, I think he's better than everyone. And he has even more potential to go to an even higher level. It's giving me flashbacks a decade ago where we had an opportunity to sign Luka Modric and we didn't take it. Spurs at the time didn't want to play with us, weren't feeling things. But now I feel like we've righted every transfer wrong we've seen over the past 20 years. And this, for me, is a 10 out of 10 win. This is an 11 out of 10 window. No club will top this window. We've secured every important position we need. We've signed some of the best young players Europe has to offer. And we're going to be witnessing them play in front of our own two eyes at Stamford Bridge week in, week out. This is one of the most exciting, greatest times to be a Chelsea fan right now. You guys, these are the moments we have to appreciate. We're going to be old men one day. We're going to be 40. We're going to be 50, 70. We're going to have grandkids who are going to be Chelsea fans, and they're not going to understand what it was like during times like this, yeah? So remember that and savor it. A lot of times in football today, it's all about what's coming tomorrow. You forget about what happened yesterday. But these moments, these things, what we're seeing now, this is not normal. You don't see it all the time. So if you're going to do one thing in this video, savor this moment right now, because it only gets better than this. So my friends, on that note, I'm EFC. This is BlueLionsTV. I catch you guys later with some more videos. Welcome to Chelsea Football Club, Enzo Fernandez, and I'll see you guys soon. Cool.